Eu acho que o competitivo é feito de altos e baixos. Nosso time vem não performando tão bem, mas nós estamos bem confiantes para esse campeonato e sabemos que o competitivo é isso. Uma hora você está no topo, uma hora você perde, outra hora você ganha. E estamos confiantes e empolgados para ganhar novamente. Com toda certeza, ganhar aqui foi muito bom e estar nessa cidade de novo junto com o meu time é muito bom. Nós gostamos bastante daqui e isso com certeza é um incentivo muito grande para nós buscarmos o troféu aqui. Eu acho que todos os times, todas as regiões, todos os times estão num nível muito alto de Free Fire. Então eu coloco a região tailandesa como a mais forte, a CIA aqui, né? E a região mais fraca eu acho que não tem, porque todos estão em alta performance no Free Fire.
แคสสกอร์นี่ก็เป็นเรื่องจริงครับเพราะผมฟุกครับเน้นฟุกโดยเฉพาะไอ้วาสนาก็อันนี้ตัวฟุกเลยครับ
ก็สำหรับทัวร์นาเมนต์นี้ผมก็ซ้อมมันมาหนักครับก็อยากเป็น
249.
Oh,
The AC80 got buff, higher fire rate and damage. It's so great for everyone who likes that gun.
Live Ijured will be the next one who might be going in, but Nangto is all just waiting, healing up inside that blue wall barricade. Raja Mong just pulling some space for him or between him and some of the players. And this is what I'm talking about. The quick reversal that's being done by Thailand after the isolation that is being attempted by Laos right now is just pristine, and they couldn't take an elimination at this point. Nang Tui might be next, but there's just so much of opening for Thailand to be able to take down one player from Laos.
Yeah, MTV with the first ever knockdown. Nang Tui is officially eliminated. MTV is hanging on by a thread, but still delivers. And the second one with the Ijured in Thailand now for once is put on a back foot on Namo. Now third to get knocked down is down to Copper. Can he get a 1v3 clutch? That will be the question of this round. If Copper pulls it off, it will be historical. Kainoi gets fish with him. Copper around the corner. 1v1. Copper with 1 HP. Kainoi finally gets the first ever round for Laos.
Finally, a round that they can move around and use those blue walls to their advantage.
See, once more as Raja Mong, he's going to make sure that Thailand gets held back. They don't get that backstab maneuver again. And that's one of the adjustments that Laos has made. Copper can really just sneak behind and take out members from Laos before the fight even starts.
Let's see though. I mean, they are just pulling away. And there goes Onamo, who might be caught off guard. But as quickly as that, Copper just regrouped with him. Onamo, though, a backstab onto him. Managed to get away with the glue wall, LOA. But he needs backup from PLM TV, and it has been reversed. LOA has been taken down, and Copper is the one who did it. Now, it is a 3v4 situation, not favoring Laos. And Copper is just making it work as well as Onamo. So, Kainoi, only remaining. And as we speak, that is another point for Thailand. Ryan, that they're attempting. They are just being thrown off guard by Thailand. So sticking together is not working for them. Like, I would want to see one flanking behind, similar to what we've seen Onamo and Copper doing. Probably that is the advantage they need.
Yeah, I think, for Laos, they've been able to stop the flank, right? They found a way to stop Thailand from sneaking into the back line, but next, it comes down to the mechanics. How good are they in this CQ season? So far, it's pretty obvious that the Thai players are just a lot more proficient in these gunfights. Now they are the ones that are slowing down the game.
Yeah, let's see though. I mean, slow down will really throw off their gameplay, their rotation. So let's see if on a long flank, as Onamos provides as a distraction for two players. So let's see if Nang Tui and Ijured can take down Raja Mong to give way for Copper right there. Copper already on the backstab, and there goes Ijured taking down Raja Mong, and it's now back to a 3v4, and this is where Thailand just steamroll.
Should be an unlosable round. Two more get knocked down. Copper, Nang Tui, back-to-back delivery. PLM TV left to pick up the pieces and gets knocked down. Thailand, another round win. A lot of fun, maybe too much fun. Another round where the silence is deafening. And it is a lot more stressful for Laos, right? They feel like the onus is on them to make a move. Attempted jump spot from LO8. It does saw the crossover from Thailand, but they don't have a plan for the next move.
Yeah, I mean, no plan at all. Probably just staying in there on above everyone else. PLM TV, though, will try to go in for the flank. Active skill, Alok already activated, but that only gives them an opening to pull away. Nang Tu might be going in for a backstab right now. Pushes in together with the group, and Onamo pulls damage onto PLM TV, again disrupting their rotation.
And this is starting to get a lot more tensed up. PLM TV really deep down in the red. Nang Tui able to take him down and across the wall, give him a one-punch man effect. Of course, in this case, LO8 finds a way on the iJert, get a equalizer, at least in this case. Laos finding some response, but Thailand disengage again.
Yeah, let's see. Kai Noi is trapped in one corner. The shift is happening that Thailand's already taken advantage of. So Nang Tui is already in the lead of backing off and backing away and probably taking this point, but good rotation by Kai Noi as well to make sure they have an opening on the next phase of the circle. Glue walls after glue walls being laid out, a 1v2 might be happening, but Onamo needs to recover, and Kai Noi is already waiting for it. LO8 a little bit too late for the party though, and Ratchamong is quite too far, so 3v3 will need to be pristine. All shots need to be done on one player first before they go in for the rest. And that is what Copper has received. Same goes for LOA.
Ratchamong somehow able to get away from Onamo, who is literally trying to track him down. And just like that, his great escape allows Laos to get a... It's going to be Onamo. Parks himself very far in front. Seems to have an angle to actually get an ambush off if Laos moves any further forward, but they do end up deciding against it.
Yeah, I mean, they just rotated on the other side, making sure that they have more open space to run around and run through against Thailand. Otherwise, the compounds can catch them off guard, especially with Copper and Onamo just like splitting up and just attempting a backstab. So Nang Tui is trying to do the same, but he is very close, and those glue walls is not helping them in being stealthy. But as LO8 has been taken out, Nang Tui in a 1v1 on the one side, the glue wall might be able to save him, and the rest of the teams right now is regrouping. No takedown just yet though. iJert has been knocked down at this point.
Yeah, and I think, so far it's just been crazy turn of events. I think the Laos teams, again, we're seeing the adjustments from them. We're seeing the, how do I put it? The adjustment, and then they are starting to ramp up the aggression a little bit, right? We see here Nang Tui and Onamo, only two of them left standing. So without Copper, maybe Nang Tui can make another recovery as the, the latest substitution for the Thailand team. They still have a decent spot to work with, of course, outnumbered, but we've seen these two handle tough situations.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Nang Tui is one of the guys that can really put in the numbers, and Onamo is just like stealthy, but also a guy that can distract the overall gameplay of Laos at this point. Ratchamong, potential for the backstab, but Nang Tui managed to get away and just chasing it against LO8. And there goes the takedown against Kai Noi, but a trade on Onamo. Now there goes a victory. Another
making close contact, but Nang Tui playing on the low ground. PRMTV does not see him, and the breakthrough. Nang Tui fishes for it, doesn't get it.
Yeah, I mean, why just pull away? You still have another chance to be able to go for the takedown, and it's not like you don't have the movement. But Nang Tui, I would say that is a missed opportunity, but, well, not overall for Thailand. There's still a chance for him to go in for the takedown. The Blues closing in. Laos right now will be trapped into one side. A shift is favoring Thailand at this point, and they're just barricading themselves. LOA will be first to go down. We thought it would be iJert.
I thought the same too. Nang Tui now springs into action and finds two in a row. The triple takedown. Thailand 1 round away.
Earlier match, and yes, it might have slowed down earlier, but everyone is warmed up, and I think Thailand just wants to end it.
Back to where the very first round of the last match started, where they drew first blood. The poetic to end here. Of course, this time Thailand starting on the other side of the location. Now, Laos all hands on deck, but Thailand, they are making so much progress. So much ground has been covered already. Not sure if Kaino is ready to receive this, but they will be able to barricade themselves for now.
Yeah, I mean, they just pushed Laos away outside the next phase of the circle. PLMTV will be taking down Kainoi! Reversal against Onamo. And there goes a trade as well. Nang Tui, the only one remaining at this point, but still managed to survive. And a pickup or elimination will be done. Now, let's see if Racha Mom can recover that quickly to take down Nang Tui.
But Nang Tui now back to full health. They're gonna try and play the circle, play safe and slow. Nang Tui needs an isolated fire. Here we go, finally the double up. And Laos keeps themselves in it for one more round. Off the back of I team, they spring into life. And Laos, they're quickly getting forced back.
Yeah, they are being forced back, but this is how, or what happened earlier as well. But let's see if this, or they can make this work. Now, the split is still 2-2 for Thailand as they converge into a 3-1. Copper, another...
Blue one now, it is just a hot mess. Vlado and K-Meow getting the first blood, and this is not looking good for Vietnam. They will try to stand, and a tie out, a blowout, somehow.